I do have the new offers that
Guard number 30, Varsity.
Dubuque on the right, but Madison Bell too.
And the forward number 44, Kevin Johnson. Head coach of the Bobcats is Wayne Cusick, assistant coach Ben Wilson.
These alternate uniforms are spicy.
And now the starting lineup for your Linn-Mar Lions. At guard, a 5'10" and senior number 1, Pearson Martin. At guard, a 5'11" and senior number 2, Gavin Lamb. At guard, a 6'1" and senior number 5, Cam Gunther. At guard, a 6'2" senior number 15, Jackson Young. And a forward, a 6'5" senior number 20, Luke Passmore. The Lions are coached by Chris Robertson and assisted by Jordan McCready and Scott Nelson. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you're able, will you please rise and honor America. Remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's get it, baby. Hello, everybody, and welcome into Linn-Mar Sports. Tonight we got a fantastic game lined up for you. It'll be the Western Dubuque Bobcats up against your Linn-Mar Lions. Welcome aboard, everybody. My name is Ian McKinney, joined by my gracious co-host, Kel Caesar. Got Mason Miller on the camera. Luke Blood doing something. We're ecstatic to have you guys here. So we're about to tip off what is like one key to the game that you're going to look for tonight, Kel.
Well, we've seen a lot of success in this gym this year by either side, by good off-the-ball movement, finding open shots, and then staying disciplined inside on both sides of the ball. We saw a lot of blocked shots in that sophomore game. I'm looking to see more here, and that 44 for the Bobcats has some height to him. He'll probably have a few blocks tonight.
Discipline and block shots. Watch for that as tonight's game goes along. We'll start things off with Dubuque winning the tip as Shoot has it here. Now to Bryant. Bryant picks up his dribble, dishes it to Baumhofer. Baumhofer, sorry, my bad. Shoot now. In the corner for Bryant. Bryant trying to make something happen. Big number 44, Dylan Johnson with it. Moving it around the perimeter. Solid defense here from Linn-Mar to open this one. Tough inside pass tipped away there by Gunther. It's going to stay at this end. 7-14, still not even a shot attempt for either side.
Good defense so far here by Linn-Mar. You don't mind those tips out of bounds staying with the team who has the ball. That just shows that you're getting your hands in there, you're taking chances, you're getting hand-on ball. It's a good thing to see if you're Linn-Mar.
Inside, Johnson gets it tipped away. Gunther gets on, Martin, my bad, gets on the floor, takes it away. Young brings it back up for the Lions.
And the matchup to watch tonight is the big man battle inside between Passmore and Johnson. Both of them are the tallest players on their respective teams, so you see that height already being a factor as Johnson gets that rebound with that long reach.
Johnson, 3-ball on the way, rims out. Tipped and saved by Martin. Martin, a couple hustle plays already. Taking it back down the other way. Young's got it now. Reset it up top with Martin, now with Gunther. And Passmore, Young once more. Linn-Mar in the alternate grays. And Western Dubuque in the road red. And they're going to call a travel there on Gavin Lamb.
That's good defense if you're the Bobcats. They force the travel by making the ball carrier lose control of the ball there. Lamb, just enough of a bobble there, didn't have his hands and his feet cooperating on that one, and that forces the travel and the turnover.
Bryant's got it. He'll give it to Baumhover. Baumhover back. Good defense by Young to force that miss. Tries to tip it up again. Not able to get it to go on that one. Lamb tries to push it back the other way for Linn-Mar. Tries to force it in to Passmore. No good. Johnson the denial.
I am loving what I am seeing so far in this one, Ian. Both sides not giving up an inch. And this might be a 30-some point ball game by the time it's said and done. We are big fans of defensive matchups in this gym.
And Martin drains it from downtown. Pearson Martin off to a lightning start, both on offense and defense, Kale.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to love the three-pointer there from Martin. And you've got to love the aggressive defense there by Jackson Young. And Passmore's done well inside to slow down Johnson on the other end to this point. The rebound battle between those two will be fun to watch.
So they're going to call a block on Western Dubuque. Sorry, I added the foul to the wrong team. Gunther inside, draws contact, but contact that results in a charge. So foul apiece here early.
And that's what you're going to have to do inside tonight to find success. You've got to be brave enough to take on those big men and plant your feet and draw that charge. It's nice to see good charge defense on the high school level like you just saw there.
Shoot, drains it from deep, and we got a tie ball game, folks, at 3. Martin with it, now to Lamb, Passmore up top. Young, mid-range J, bit too strong on that one.
And I think that was a bit of a premature shot there by Young. There's no shot clock here in Iowa at the high school level, but Young could have found a better shot than that.
Gonna get a foul on Linn-Mar. It's gonna be number 1. So Pearson Martin. On the reach there, 4:35, 3-3 ball game. As Johnson changes that up right away. Now it's 5-3 as we've got a timeout for Linn-Mar. We'll take it right along with them. 3-5 defensive battle when we come back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you just joining us, we got a great game on our hands tonight. Defensive battle as we hit the 4:20 mark. Young looks to change that, just a bit too strong once again by Jackson Young from 3. Western Dubuque takes it back the other way. Baumhover, good defense from Young. shoot. He's got 3. Baumhofer once again. The drive, the kick now to DeSoler, and no good. Go to the line for a pair. Going to be the 3rd team foul on Linn-Mar.
And there you see it again, tough battle inside. You're going to be seeing a lot of free throw chances tonight. It's going to be a battle in the trenches down low tonight as we'll see our first free throws of the game.
That's the 2nd foul on Gunther, one of Linn-Mar's better defenders as he checks out for Henry Reed, another junior. .401 left in quarter number 1. 3-5, make it the same. Still 3-5. Lamb to board. Reed didn't see it. Barely looked back in time as they're gonna get Young for a travel. It looks like.
Yeah, I agree with that one. We've seen a lot of travel calls this year in this gym on every level. These officials are no mercy when it comes to travel calls. I agree with that one. Reed shuffled his feet when he had the ball there.
Johnson outside to Baumhofer. Now to Oltmans. Oltmans gets a screen from Johnson. Kick outside. Baumhofer thought about it as Young hits the floor. 3-pointer on its way up and drained it from Nick Bryan in the corner.
And that's something you love to see on the Western Dubuque side, and it's going to be a recipe for success on both sides. Both sides are playing stifling defense, and if you have even an inch of space for a fraction of a second, you cannot hesitate, and that's why the Bobcats have 3 more on the board.
And oh, it's going to be poked loose. Johnson pass ahead, and what a block by Jackson Young. Great transition D from the junior.
Jackson Young is such a complete player. He's got range all over the floor, and he can ball out on defense too, as you saw with that block, getting up in the air for that one.
3 minutes remaining in this one. Baumhofer, now to Johnson. Johnson, drive inside, kick, 3-ball on its way once again. Pricked it off the rim. Young the board.
And you've got to tighten up on the perimeter a little bit if you're Linn-Mar. Western Dubuque's had a bunch of open shots in that left corner. You got to apply a little bit more defense in that corner if you're Linn-Mar.
Severson to drive. Kick out Lamb, thought about it. Mismatch with Johnson on him, passes it back out. Young inside, Passmore. Johnson gets back on and pokes it loose. Passmore retains it. And a swatted away by Johnson. Bobcats going back the other way. Good transition D though by Linn-Mar to stop the fast break.
And you saw the height of Johnson there making the difference. Passmore is tall, but Johnson is taller, and he used his long arms there too to stay tight on Passmore.
Johnson, the 6'6" senior. As that one's gonna go out of bounds. Checking in for Linn-Mar is gonna be number 33, Ian Mindrup. 6'4", so trying to match some height with height there. As Lamb brings it back up for Linn-Mar, we trickle down under 56 seconds, or a minute 56 left, my bad. Severson to Reed, now to Lamb. Over aggressive there. Reed trying to make him pay for it, miss it. Too strong there. Rebound corralled by the Bobcats. Baumhofer. Bobcats trying to take a commanding lead here in this one. Johnson, 3-ball on the way, drained it from downtown. And Western Dubuque threatening to run away with this one, Kel.
Yeah, they're making the 3-ball work for them, and if Johnson can get those 3 balls to fall, he won't even need to battle Passmore down low. So you've definitely got to keep Johnson in check if you're Linn-Mar, especially in that corner.
Robertson and Edwards set to check in for Linn-Mar, but Mindrup tries to close the gap here. He'll drain the 2. 3-ball on its way. Curry range, airballed it. And what do you think of the shot selection on that one?
Yeah, that's one that I don't like if I'm the head coach of the Bobcats. Not everybody can shoot like Steph Curry in high school, and you really should only be firing from that range if you're in a low shot clock situation or a low quarter situation. And there's no shot clock in high school, so I'm sure he'll get some words from coach on the sideline after that shot.
Robertson, he just checked in, along with Jackson Edwards. That was tipped away, stolen off the pass by Severson, and the layup is good for Nick Bryant.
If I'm Linn-Mar here, they need to establish some confidence on offense. They've turned the ball over a few times. You need to have a lot of off-the-ball movement if you're Linn-Mar to shake up that Bobcat defense and try and get a shot off with about 22 seconds left in this quarter.
Severson, and that was going to be ripped away. Back on the other end, Bauhoffner. No good on that one.
And that was good hustle by Henry Reed to contest the shot enough there for it to miss. And we'll see if Linn-Mar can score here right at the end.
5 seconds left. Severson with the ball. Severson to drive. Tried to get a foul call. No good. And a sloppy first half of play comes to a close here. 13-5. Lions down by 8. Don't miss the second quarter when we come back. Welcome back here into Linn-Mar Varsity basketball. Lions down by 8 here as we're about to start up the second quarter. So what do the Lions have to adjust to get back in this one, Cal?
Well, they've got to lock up that three ball a little more. They allowed a lot of open threes from the corner on defense. And then on offense, Linn-Mar is very good at off-the-ball movement to begin with, but they need to have a lot more in this second quarter to throw off that Bobcat defense enough to get an open shot.
Martin's back in. He started the game, did not play too long, did have a free ball, and a couple nice defensive plays. Reed now with it, thought about a three. Edwards, he'll shoot, and a little bit short on that deep three. Rebound's going to be corralled. Bryant to push it up for Western Dubuque. Good move, the block, but they're going to call a foul instead, send Altman to the line there. 14th foul for Linn-Mar.
Edwards doesn't seem too happy about that foul call. He thought he had a clean block. And if I'm Linn-Mar's coach, I like the aggressiveness. But if Linn-Mar racks up enough fouls here in the next few minutes, Dubuque's going to be in an early bonus. But it'll help if they keep missing free throws like that one.
Yeah, looking at the replay, it looks like he might have gotten a little bit of the wrist there. Still got to like the hustle there from Edwards. Make him earn the two at the line. And he'll make the second, make it a 9-point ball game. And this is a crucial possession for the Lions, wouldn't you say, Cal?
Absolutely. They need to get some confidence, and that's not going to help. You need to take more time on offense. You have to set up a good shot. And again, I'm going to say it again, off the ball movement. Linn-Mar has to get that going at a very high level if they want to get an open shot. And desperation threes like that aren't going to do them any favors.
Dahlhofer with the ball and an aired pass going back towards the Lions. So Lions catch a break on that one.
Yeah, and Carson Shute is pointing to his chest on that one. I was have to say my bad to Johnson. Johnson threw the pass just a little bit too far to the right that time, and that's a turnover that the Lions need to capitalize on for this possession.
Edwards with it, now into Passmore. Martin thought about a three. Robertson now. Edwards with it. Finds Passmore, mid-range J, no good. Can he get the friendly bounce off the backboard? Robertson, offensive rebound. Martin, corner three on the way. Just runs out. Rim a bit stiff here for the Lions early. And trying to get some contact, but missing the bucket is Nick Bryant. Lions bring it back quickly, and Edwards is going to draw that foul on Western Dubuque, second of the half.
That wasn't a terrible sequence for Linn-Mar. I like the shot selection there. You've got to have that killer instinct with how tight that Western Dubuque is playing defense tonight. Passmore had a mid-range shot there that I liked. He had just enough space. And then on the other end, Linn-Mar has allowed a lot of fast break chances, but they have held strong. Western Dubuque has tried to use a little bit of that James Harden Euro step to get space down low on those fast breaks, but Linn-Mar's done a good job of at least affecting the shot down low.
Young with it. Kick out three-pointer on the way, no good. Passmore tried to tip it, but Bryant had other ideas. Bryant's got 5.
Linn-Mar needs to step up their rebounding a little bit on the other end. Western Dubuque does have very tall players, but Linn-Mar has shown in the past that they can offensively rebound if they really, really work for it. Got to step it up a little bit here on the offensive boards if they want to get more shot opportunities.
Holtman tries to inbound. Jackson Young went for the steal, couldn't get there, and went up strong, got the foul there by DeSolaire.
Tight defense by Linn-Mar, but that's their 6th foul. They're only 1 foul away from giving Western Dubuque the bonus. And they haven't been great at the line tonight so far, but if they start making those free throws, then that's going to put Linn-Mar in a tough hole. Already down by 9, could be down by double digits by the time this free throw sequence is done.
And 10-point ball game. So on this next offensive possession, what do you do if you're Linn-Mar?
Well, I think they need to set some screens on top of the off-the-ball movement that they've been trying to do tonight. If they put a screen in just the right spot, then Pearson Martin or Jackson Young can use their speed to cut around a defender, get an open shot, and then maybe have a slightly contested layup or a good mid-range look. And I'm not seeing a screen so far on this one. Wonder if Coach will talk about that at halftime.
Kick out Martin, corner 3 on the way, airballed that one. Tough offensive rebound by Robertson. That's his 2nd of the night. Tipped away and stolen. Johnson, the big man, gonna bring it up for Western Dubuque.
Yeah, and if I'm Linn-Mar, I just say keep shooting your open shots. Linn-Mar's missed a lot of corner 3s tonight. It's only a matter of time before they start falling. They are in a bit of a slump. Bobcats are outscoring the Lions 15-2 right now. But if Linn-Mar keeps finding open shots like that Martin shot in the corner, not all of them are going to miss. They're going to hit sooner or later.
Martin with it. Passmore, kick out 3 on the way, and it's drained from Jaden Hill.
What I tell you, that open corner 3 has been a tool for both teams tonight. It's just a matter of how often are they going to fall.
Lions throw themselves right back into the ball game here as Johnson trying to get the answer. Kick out, shoot, thought about it, didn't think about keeping his feet straight as he'll get called for the travel.
Yep, I agree with that travel call as well. Schultz shuffled his feet just enough on that one, and he didn't really argue with the ref, but you could see it on his face as if to say to himself, man, I shuffled my feet there.
Martin with it. Passmore thought about a screen, doesn't. Lamb has it, he's just checked in. Martin giving it to Hill, just hit a 3 as we hit the 4:05 mark. Young pull-up 3, just a bit too long there. Rebound coming the other way, Altman's. Kick out, shoot, ball no good. Missed a bit to the right and long, as Martin's going to back off to set up this Lions offensive possession.
If I'm Linn-Mar here, they need to set up a shot inside the three-point line. A lot of three-point shots on these last few possessions. Linn-Mar needs to see if they can knife inside and get a close mid-range or a layup shot off. And they need to set a screen and get some off-the-ball movement to do that.
Passmore inside, takes it up strong, gets the deuce.
That'll work too.
And we got a timeout, Western Dubuque. We'll take it with them. Lions drawing near in this one. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5-point ball game as we got a turnover. And you can feel the momentum start to build here for Linn-Mar.
Yeah, Schultz shuffling his feet again. Linn-Mar on a 5-0 run right now, down by 5. And they've got a chance to get it within one possession. And then with a stop at the other end, they got a chance to tie.
Lamb to Passmore. He just had a bucket. To Young, to Hill. Martin, and now Young. Young's had a couple nice defensive plays. Nothing on the scorecard yet. That's sure to change, though. Hill. Good ball movement for the Lions on this possession. Young flipped it up, flipped it in for the deuce.
What a great last-second adjustment by Young there. That shot is no easy one to make, folks. He moved his elbow and twisted his hips just enough in the air on that one to get the right angle on that bank in, and now it's a one-possession game.
Johnson, kick out, three, thought about it. Bryant gets inside mid-range, Jay, instead, no good. Passmore the rebound as Lamb saved it. As Johnson and Lamb hit the deck. Transition three, Lamb drained it, and we got a tie ball game, ladies and gents.
I think I've got a crystal ball in my hand tonight, Ian. 2-pointer stop and then a 3.
The Tony Romo of high school basketball, ladies and gentlemen, Cale Sleazer. 2 minutes left, Lions feeling the mo. And Galsby, no good. Rebound put up and in by Shoot as the Bobcats quiet the crowd here.
Yeah, and that's a good confidence play for Shoot there. He had the 2 turnovers with the little feet shuffle there, but a good offensive board and then a putback, and that puts the Bobcats back on top for the moment.
90 seconds to go in the first half. Passmore to Young. Young the drive. Euro step, and it's blocked away by Johnson, his second of the night.
Good move by Young. Better move by Johnson with that big, long arm reach, just reaching up there along with his height and blocking Jackson's layup attempt there.
Pokes loose there by Lamb. They're going to say it's off of Lamb. Going to stay at this end, 1:10 left. What are you drawing up for Western Dubuque?
Well, I like what they did that last possession. They managed to shake the defender mid-range. That works too. Not the shot I would have taken, but what I would have done in that situation, try and set a screen and drive inside and get a mid-range shot. Bryant had one a few minutes ago that looked good out of his hand, and if Dubuque can set up that shot again, I think it'll go in.
Martin with it. 45 seconds left. Looks like Linn-Mar may hold for the final shot.
They're certainly slowing
Hill
it down.
has other ideas. Hill missed the three a bit short there. Johnson the outlet. Hill, great defense from Hill there. And they're going to say Hill was on the line. Good attempt to save it by Lamb.
That was a great outlet pass from Johnson. On a dime, Nikola Jokic will be very proud of that one. But better defense to get the block shot on the other end by Linn-Mar.
And they're going to call a foul off ball on Jackson Young, it looks like. So now Western Dubuque's going to be in the bonus.
Linn-Mar did a good job of holding off of those fouls for the last few minutes. They got up to 6 a little bit quicker than I would have liked. So Western Dubuque only has about 27 seconds of bonus time here in this half.
And can't make it pay off. Going to make it stay here, though, off of Young, rather. What have you liked out of Jackson Young so far in this first half?
Well, Young has done well on both sides of the ball. He's got 2 points now. He's definitely going to score more than 2 next half, and he's had a good block on defense. He's rebounded well. Jackson Young is just such a complete player, and I think he's going to make a Division I school very happy someday with his complete skill set.
And a foul called on Martin there. Going to send Bryant to the line. 8 fouls now. Linn-Mar 1-1 for this one once again.
And if I'm Western Dubuque, you've got to do a better job of making free throws. Made that one there, but they've missed more than they should have. Free throws are free. They're free points. And if you don't convert them, then you're just hurting yourself.
Brian off to a lightning hot, or white hot start rather, with 10 now. And we haven't even hit halftime. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Martin at the buzzer, no good.
Oh man, Ian, from my angle, that looked like it was gonna go nothing but net, but not quite there for Martin. I do like the shot though.
Like the shot, like this first half of action. Lions down 7, but found some momentum during that back half of the second quarter. We'll be back with the second half in a minute. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half action about to get underway. But before that, Kale, what are your keys to the second half of action?
Well, if I'm Linn-Mar, you've just got to be able to do whatever you do with that corner three, whether you're on offense or defense. Linn-Mar's had some chances with those open three-pointers. It's got to hit a few more and then stop the open threes from Western Dubuque on the other end. And you just got to do anything in your power to stop Dylan Johnson. That dude is a tank. And he didn't have as many points as I thought he would in the first half. He had 5. So I bet he's looking to be bigger and better here in this second half. So Linn-Mar needs to do what they can to stop him.
Baumhover with it here. Bobcats up by 7. Had a 7-0 run going into the half. Now to Bryant, he had double digits. Baumhover back up top. Bryant to shoot inside for the deuce. It's DeSolaire.
And you cannot allow that to happen if you're Linn-Mar. The Bobcats are already up by big enough margin, and you cannot lose your man that close in the paint. The Bobcats have great court vision, and they will make you pay on plays like that.
Young has it up top. Now gives it to Gunther. Martin once again. Lamb has it. Young once again. Passmore gives him the screen. Gives it inside. Passmore gets the mismatch. Young back into Passmore. Go up strong, get the deuce.
Man, what a fantastic play there. Young just picked the defense apart. He waited for them to move around, put a pass in just the right spot for Passmore, and he used his size to get inside. And wow, that was a nice layup on the other end by Bryant.
Athletic move for Bryant. Give him 12. Gunther up top, gets a screen from Passmore. Thought about settling for a 3. Passmore, Gunther, corner 3. No good, a bit long on that one.
I like what Passmore did there. He found Gunther in the corner and then set a screen to give him some space. And now we'll see some free throws here by Bobcats.
Number 2, Gavin Lynn. His first foul. Shooting for the Bobcats, number 30, Carson Judy.
Shoot misses the front end. What have you liked here from both sides to start this ball game? Or the second half?
What was that, Ian?
What have you liked so far to start the second half?
Well, the Bobcats have gotten inside on offense very well, and Linn-Mar has moved the ball very well. Set a nice screen there on that last offensive possession by Passmore. Linn-Mar needs to up the ante with those screens if they want to get more space on those shots. Gunther usually hits those corner threes. If he gets another one, he will capitalize.
Martin with it. 6:05 left in the third. Lamb. Passmore outside Martin. 3 ball on its way. No good on that one. Passmore the O board. Lamb, drive, kick. Gunther, pump fake. Takes it to the cup and flipped it up and in.
Another well-oiled possession by Linn-Mar. Fantastic ball movement, and then Gunther capitalized on the inside. He's looking poised to have a big half here.
Bobcats moving it along the outside. Tipped away by Young. And it's going to stay at this end.
And there you go, just those little swats out of bounds. It's not a turnover, but it makes the offense reset. Jackson Young is good at getting his hands in there on those passes. He's already had a block shot and I believe another steal tonight, and then more defense there.
Baumhover. Tries to just flip it up. No good. Gunther, a tough rebound. He'll push it on the break. 3-on-2. Lions have numbers. Doesn't matter. Stolen away. And DeSolaire banks it in for 2.
Yeah, good luck there by DeSolaire. He fell down after that last offensive rebound, and with the steal, he was just left all alone. There's not much Linn-Mar can do about that play.
Young has it. Now Lamb with it. Mid-range. Got it.
And that's a great shot if you're Lamb. He saw just enough space, and that's what both teams need to do more of in this second half. You're not going to get a lot of space out there, so if you're in one of your hot spots and you have a foot and a half of space, go up and take the shot. And Gavin Lamb is really good at that spot on the floor, and he showed it there by making that one.
Okay, Soler goes up, gets the foul called on Gunther. That is his third. And it's going to be the second of the half.
And it looks like Reed's going to come in for Gunther. You got to stay out of foul trouble if you're Cam Gunther. He's had a really good start to this half, so it'll hurt not having him on the floor with how well he started out. But Reed is no bench warmer off the bench. He was a baseball star in the summer. He's a very versatile athlete, and he can hit that three ball when given the chance.
Second is good from the Soler. Only able to extend it to a 9-point ball game, however. Martin's got it now. Hands it off to Lamb. Good pass, Reed. And
what did I tell you, folks? Reed can hit the three.
Friendly bounce off the rim to knock that one in. Bryant now. The hot score, not just on Western Dubuque, but in the game. Weird pass squirted out there. Gives it to Johnson in the quarter. He has hit a three so far. Bryant's got it.
And you can hear the Linn-Mar crowd getting into it a little more. They're loving the tight defense here by everybody on the Linn-Mar squad. They're playing a little bit in between of a man-to-man to zone. They're playing a bit of a loose man-to-man, but it is working. And that's why, turnover.
And they could start to feel the momentum brewing here. 3:26 left in the third. Martin gonna push it up quickly. Thought about the handoff. Now gives it to Reed. Lamb with it to Jackson Young.
If I'm Linn-Mar here, I just get a good shot off here. Don't be too fast, but if you find a shot you like, you take it like that one from
Passmore. Laid it up, laid it in, and we got a 2-possession ball game here. Lines drawing close.
You can feel the momentum shifting in this gymnasium. Linn-Mar is definitely coming back, but that big, strong layup from the big man Johnson won't help.
What do you draw up here for Linn-Mar?
Well, I think Luke Passmore has done a great job of off-the-ball movement, tried to set a screen there. Passmore is very good at setting those screens. He doesn't do it very often, and he just needs to find a way to get open or his teammate open. And if he gets inside like that, he will capitalize more often than not. So don't expect him to miss that shot again if he gets another chance.
Foul on Jackson Young there, as Jackson Severson will check in for Pearson Martin. 6-point ball game. 2:25 left in this penultimate quarter. Baumhover. Johnson. Now Bryant. Baumhover. Three on its way. Splash that one in from downtown.
And there's that killer instinct again. That was Baumhover just taking the little amount of space he had, and he worked with it. That's what's going to be the recipe for success. If you have a foot and a half of space, that is enough in this game to get a shot off.
Lamb tried to answer back with a dome three, missing on that one. Baumhover looking for more. Oh no, that's Bryant, my bad. And Henry Reed comes in, gives the lines a little bit of energy drawing that charge.
Henry Reed is playing phenomenally off the bench. He hit that big three-pointer earlier, and he's played good defense. He's brought the double team when he's needed to, and there he is drawing that charge. No fear in Henry Reed.
Mindrup, Edwards, and Robertson check in for Linn-Mar. Severson handoff, Edwards. And I didn't see the call. Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they called on that one, Ian. Might have been an illegal screen.
Nonetheless, Western Dubuque's going to take over. 1:28 left in the third. Off the screen, Bauhofer. Johnson takes it up strong, missed it.
And there's Henry Reed showing no fear once again. He goes up in the face of the tall man in Johnson and forces the miss. You don't have to get up in Johnson's grill necessarily, but if you're close enough to him, you will change the shot enough for him to miss like he did there.
Robertson, Mindrup, mid-range, and that is Mindrup's strong suit right there.
Mindrup likes those mid-range shots. He's very good off the bench. He plays solid defense, and he can hit the semi-open mid-range shot like he did there. And if Mindrup keeps getting looks like that, he'll break double figures.
And a turnover. 39 seconds left. Robertson has it. Severson hands it off to Robertson. Back to Severson. Mismatch coming. And ball's going to continue to move on the outside. Reed with it. Now to Edwards. Reed. Severson. 14 seconds. Severson going to try to reset with 10. Robertson, 8. And that was tipped away. Hit the ref. And it's going to stay at this end.
If I'm Linn-Mar here, Ian Mindrup tried to set a few screens there. One of them worked to get his man over to the right. Linn-Mar's just got to find a way to set a screen here and get an open shot.
5 seconds, 4 seconds. Severson with 3, with 2, with 1. Floater at the buzzer. A little bit off to the left as that'll end the third quarter. We got a good one on our hands, folks. Don't miss the fourth quarter when we come back. Computer isn't ready. Now it is. Welcome back, everybody. Just about to start quarter number 4 here. 7-point Western Dubuque lead. What do the Lions need to do to cut into it?
Well, I think Ian Mindrup has done a very good job of getting inside and setting those screens like he did right there. If you can find Mindrup inside like he's trying to fight to do right now, I think he can get a shot off. And I think if you set a screen in just the right spot, you take whatever open shot you can get to it.
Reed now to Robertson. Severson with it. Thought about a 3. Reed with it. Indecisiveness from Linn-Mar on offense these past couple possessions. Reed gonna have to go back out to reset once again. 7:20 left. Reed, the drive, the kick, Mindrup 3 ball, just rimmed out. What a save by Jack Robertson. Severson can't get it to pay off. Mindrup the rebound. Edwards 3, no.
And you can hear the disdain in the crowd. They wanted Linn-Mar to convert that one. Great offensive rebounding. But Linn-Mar had some open shots there for a split second, and they didn't take them. And they need to change that. They need to be less indecisive with the ball.
Robertson has it. Does not have numbers, and he'll lose it. Maybe a little inexperience coming into play there, trying to push it when he didn't have the numbers on the break. .638 left in quarter number 4. 7-point lead still, no points. And And whistle blows, maybe a kick ball.
That's what I think there. I'm not sure about that call, but I can understand the official's reasoning there.
Johnson with it. Baumhover. Johnson looking for a second three of the night. That'll rim out. Edwards with it. Edwards, mid-range. You already know.
Mid-range, I love it.
Alliteration and just fantastic for mid-range for Ian Mindrup.
Mindrup's got 6 already. He can easily have another 6 if they keep finding him. If you can get the ball to Mindrup down low or mid-range, he will convert.
Mindrup, the lone sophomore on this team, takes us into the break. 35-30, Lions down by 5. Welcome back, ladies and gents. We got a great ball game on our hands. 5-point Lions disadvantage here because I can speak normal. Bryant on top, Baumhover, now to Dissolaire, and he almost loses it. To shoot now. Bryant, guarded by Severson. Dissolaire, shoot. To Baumhover. Bryant, the drive, the kick, the three on its way from shoot, and he nets it.
And that's fantastic awareness for Bryant. He knew his man was open behind him after he drew both defenders, just kicked it back and made the shot. And there's a bank from Severson.
Called bank on that one, makes it a 6-point ball game, 5:17 left. Fourth quarter coming to a close. Both teams fought hard throughout as Johnson has it. Johnson quieter on the stat sheet. What a move! Dropped it in for the deuce there by Bryant.
Yeah, Bryant's been a hard man to stop tonight. He's got 14, and he made Severson slip on his sneaker there. And Linn-Mar just needs to make sure they don't leave a man open even for a split second. They gotta be quicker on that rotation on defense. That's why Bryant managed to make that pass for the open three 2 possessions ago.
Baumhover with it. They go with the double team. Kick out, shoot. Mindrup gets back, picks up Johnson. Johnson tries to get it to a man. Robertson bats it out of bounds. Gotta stay at this end.
And here comes Luke Passmore back in the game. My theory is he'll be matched up with Johnson until the end of this game or when one of them fouls out. That'll be a crucial matchup coming down the stretch of this fourth quarter.
Johnson tries to back down Passmore. Passmore having none of it. Bryant, 3-ball. Oh my goodness, dude, he is so good.
Bryant has 17 after that one. And if you're Linn-Mar, you cannot allow him to get open at all because he has proven time and time again that if you give him even an inch of space, he will pay. He's been the most dangerous man tonight for Western Dubuque.
Martin inside, tried to get the foul, and he will succeed in doing that.
That was a good move by Martin. He had a little bit of a stutter step there to make the defender go a different way, and he got enough of a lane to get a shot off, and now he'll shoot free throws. Need to make both of these here for Linn-Mar. Every point will count within 4 minutes left of this one.
Martin up and no good on the first. Martin scored the first 2 for Linn-Mar in this, but the first 3 for Linn-Mar in this, has not scored since, dealt with some foul trouble. Here's the second, and it'll get the friendly bounce. 10-point game. Good defense by Young. Bryant inside. Finally a miss.
I am shocked he didn't make that one. He had an easy layup, and he will not miss that one again. Linn-Mar got lucky on that one.
Lamb.
Ooh, there's a bounce.
Lamb with some good luck there. And good defense on the other end. Baumhover to Johnson. And I'm going to call foul on Young there. I thought that might have been clean, though.
No, I agree with that call. I could tell after he was driving inside on that one, he was going right in between two defenders, and I saw them starting to wrap their hands around his forearm a little bit, so I agree with that call.
And he'll make the second. 44-35. 3:05 left. Lamb up top, Passmore to Hill. Lamb behind the back. Gives it to Passmore to Young. And the Lions look stumped on offense. For a moment, Young pops in short on that one. And a loose ball foul is going to be called on Linn-Mar.
Yeah, Pearson Martin got his hand in a place where it shouldn't have been on that rebound. So I understand the foul call there.
Johnson to bring it up. Oltmans now inside to shoot, kick out. Baumhover. Oltmans again, and they're going to get Lamb for a foul there.
I'm not sure about that one. I like the defense from Lamb there. I can understand the call, but if I would have been the man in the zebra shirt, I probably would have let that one go. But I am no expert, folks. I'm not going to tell these officials how to do their jobs because I can barely color compensate as it is.
Baumhover now. Young's done great defensively on him tonight. Bryant, he's had the hot hand. Holtmans, and they're going to get him for a block on Pearson Martin.
And that's going to put the Bobcats in the bonus. They haven't done great as a whole. Team shooting the free throw shots tonight. They've got to make these free throws down the stretch to put Linn-Mar out of reach. And they've got to keep drawing fouls. 3 in quick succession there. So Linn-Mar's got to try and clean it up to prevent those free throw chances.
Holtman's good on the first. And on the second, same result. Lions got to start to go here if they want a chance to win this one. Lamb, step back 3, no. Rebound by Shoot as the Bobcats start to feel it here.
Yeah, Linn-Mar's got to make shots with that much distance. Lamb had a good look there, but it didn't quite fall. Linn-Mar's got to keep taking those shots even with a little bit of space because they do not have a lot of time left. And speaking of time, that's a timeout.
Good timeout management there. We will not take it with them to talk about what to do the rest of the ball game. So both sides, what are you telling your teams in this huddle?
Well, if I am Western Dubuque, I just keep giving the ball to Bryant. The dude has 17 points tonight. He could easily break 20 before the 1 minute mark. And even if you do get the ball to him and he doesn't score, he draws a lot of attention. And he's had a lot of good assists tonight when he's gotten double teamed. He knows where that free man is. And he's gotten a bunch of assists to guys outside the arc. And if you're Linn-Mar, you've got to set more of those screens on offense. And you've got to get the ball to Passmore down low. He's only got 6 points tonight. I really thought he would have more. They haven't gotten it to him inside a lot tonight, but he has proven that if he gets a half-decent look inside, he will make it. So those are my keys for the last minute 45.
Martin with it up top. Lions down by 11. Got to start to put points on the board here. Martin, big pump fake. Hill, 3, too long. Passmore the old board, and I'll put it up and in for 2.
There you go. Passmore inside. He will hurt you if he gets a chance. Need to get it to him more.
And they're going to call a foul on Lamb. Send Western Dubuque to the line to shoot a couple. It's going to be Brian. Looking for points, number 18 and 19 on these free throws.
Yeah, that's not good if you're Linn-Mar. Minute 21, and Bryant's not going to miss both of these free throws. He's going to put his squad up by 10 with a minute 21 left. And if you're Linn-Mar, it's a long shot here. You've got to make your open shots, and you cannot foul, especially if the guy's last name is Bryant.
.38-37 Martin. Hill. 1:10 left. Lamb. Inside. Miscommunication. Left Hill alone under the basket. He'll make Western Dubuque pay. And that's going to be a timeout by Western Dubuque. No, what? What did they? Okay, whatever. Timeout. We're going to stay here. Who cares? So, do you think that Linn-Mar still has a chance in this one?
We've seen crazier things happen in these days, Ian, but I think the Bobcats are in a very good spot right now. I was a little bit confused to see Passmore outside of the arc for a long period on that possession, but he had Jaden Hill open on the inside, and that's a little bit unorthodox if you ask me, but a good play.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got paperwork for on my desk. It's on my desk. With the cameras.
We were conversing there really quick with Athletic Director David Brown. We've got a wrestling tournament in here tomorrow, so tune in for that. We've got a minute 06 left in this one.
Johnson to inbound for Western Dubuque. Gives it to Baumhover, and that's going to be out of bounds. Going to stay at this end. A minute 4 left. Gets it to shoot, and a quick foul by Passmore. Good job there.
Lions number 20, Luke Passmore, his 7th foul.
Passmore's done a good job of staying out of foul trouble tonight. He's been involved with a lot of those skirmishes down low. He's kept it pretty clean. The man who's had the most foul trouble, though, for Linn-Mar is Cam Gunther. He's done a really good job off of the bench. And I'm surprised that he didn't get a little bit more playing time with how well he played in the small amount of minutes he's gotten tonight. But if Western Dubuque goes up by 11 here, that's going to make it that much harder with 64 seconds left in regulation.
No good. 1 minute left. Young to take it up. He's come close on a couple threes. Says no to the 3 and hello to a trip to the foul line. Can't do that if you're Western Dubuque.
Yeah, that was just no fear from Jackson Young. It's very hard to stop him. Doesn't matter what side of the ball he's on, but he just knifed inside. He was thinking foul all the way, and we'll see if he can convert free throws.
Shooting from number 15, Jackson Young.
Young on the second will make it. Put the game at single digits. And it looks like Linn-Mar may have called off the dogs.
There's another tip out of bounds by Young. He doesn't really force as many turnovers as you think, but he certainly makes the offense reset by poking that ball out of bounds. I think that's at least the 3rd time he's done that tonight. Looks like the Bobcats are just trying to kill clock here, and they're succeeding. Yeah, Linn-Mar's not playing tight enough defense to think that they'll get more time, and it looks like that's going to be it for this one as the ball is held at midcourt by Schultz.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Final takeaways from this game, Kel.
Say that again.
Takeaways from tonight's game.
Well, it was a big defensive battle, more so in the first half than the second. But I think, first of all, Bryant did a very, very nice job for the Bobcats. He had 19. He was kind of the secret weapon because just looking at the stature of the Bobcats, from my point of view, at the opening tip, I thought Johnson was going to get the ball the whole night just because of how much he towered over everybody else, including Luke Passmore, who was very tall. But Bryant just did a great job for the Bobcats. He made shots, and when he was double teamed, he found the open man, and they made shots. Hey, everybody!
Hola, you know what I look like now.
This is what we look like back here. But
I'm sorry if I disappointed you.
But just an absolutely great game. I'm not really upset about anything if I'm Linn-Mar's coach. They did a great job tonight. They managed to set some screens inside toward the end of the game. Maybe that's something to look at a little bit more in your offensive game plan moving forward. But Ian Mindrup made some nice mid-range shots. Henry Reed did well off the bench. Cam Gunther did well off the bench. We saw tonight that there's a very, very bright future here in Marion, Iowa with this boys basketball team for Linn-Mar. A lot of returning players next year. And this was a tough game. The Bobcats definitely earned their win, but Linn-Mar hung with them the entire way. They were never really out of this game.
Yeah, unfortunate. It couldn't quite make the comeback happen. Did make it interesting for a lot of the second half. As our final score here is Linn-Mar 40, Western Dubuque 49. Join us again on Tuesday for freshman basketball, I'm going to say. 50-50 chance I'm wrong. But you can only find out if you tune in if I'm wrong or not. So be sure to do that. I'm E. McKinney for my co-host Kel Caesar, Luke Paulette doing something, and Mason Miller. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody.